Okay, guys. Sorry. What is it? Second try. All right, so we're back at it again. Another quick episode. Back with Fabian. Last time we heard he was actually going to go to Houston, with your little girl to do
She had dance competition.
a dance competition. That's right.
So
Now you did go to Houston. How did that go?
it was good. It was cold. Well, it was a little cold, a little fresh, but
It was an indoor thing or outdoor?
yeah, it was an indoor thing. But there was a lot of outdoor stuff that we were actually in between Minute Maid Park and the Staples Center, where what is it, the Rockets Stadium.
Okay, I
So there
got
was
you.
a big convention there. She did good. Out of 120, she placed fourth. It's her first competition, which is good. We'll be going back again on Super Bowl weekend. Not really happy about it, but it's okay. I mean, she did good. My trip, actually, there was two things. First, my daughter to go see her, which she did great. The second thing, Toys R Us
Oh yeah, that's
opened
true.
up in Houston. I'm gonna tell you something.
How was it?
There's video. I'm gonna pass it to you later. We'll put it up. The store is not very big. It's no longer a box type of toy store. It's more like a learning type of center store.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's you walk in. It has. I took some video. We'll put it up later and some pics. You walk in. There's a big old tree house, which is cool for the kids, the younger generation, not our generation, where you want a toy in a box. They do have certain sections. It's not very big. It's not very big. Square footage, I really don't know. You walk in to the right. There's a section for Legos. It looks like a slice of pizza. That's what it is. And each little slice has different things. There's a place where if your kids want to buy Nerf guns and you want to try them out before, there's some already open, and they have a shooting range in there.
A shooting range
Yeah,
for Nerf?
for Nerf.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
You go to the section where
Oh, keep on. Sorry.
you go to the section where they have the Nintendos and other stuff, and they actually have centers where there's a TV and you're playing on it, man. Before you buy the game, if it's actually something your kid wants,
That's actually not that bad.
which is not bad.
That's happened to me where I buy a video game for my kids, and then all of a sudden you think they're gonna enjoy it, you think they're gonna like it, and then all of a sudden they play 5-10 minutes. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's so good. And there goes like $60 down the drain. Then you go to GameStop and they'll give you like $5 for it.
Yeah, which is like the worst thing ever. They do have a section of anime toys, but it's like the My Heroes, like these Funimation type of toys.
Okay.
So they do have sections. They have Hot Wheels, overpriced Hot Wheels, but they're expensive.
But it's not like the old original Toys R Us.
It has less toys and more attention to the customers coming into the store. They have more associates helping you out. They have books. They have learning centers, which I think is good for the kids. But I got to talk to the manager.
So okay. Just quick recap. The learning center, does it kind of remind you of the way I'm visualizing it? Have you ever gone to Barnes and Nobles where they have the little library?
Exactly. Yes, that's what it is. As soon as you walk in, they have books. Everything of books, and the treehouse, you go up and you can read on top of the treehouse. Your kids are playing down. They have sand, smart sand, or what is it, that new sand?
Okay, the kinetic sand.
Kinetic sand and all that stuff that they can play with and they'll enjoy. And actually, they have people around that area. So as long as you're there, they go up to you and ask you questions. Hey,
they interact with the kids and stuff.
Which is like, I guess it's good for the new generation. Us, we just want to go in, find the Toys R Us exclusive toys, buy them and get out. Unfortunately, Toys R Us will no longer be carrying any exclusive toys.
So wow. Okay, so that whole bankruptcy back then, I guess, with Toys R Us really did affect them hardcore. I personally used to work for Toys R Us back in the day. I was actually a warehouse manager, and that was really fun. I enjoyed that. That was great. Now the thing is, like he said, back then, Toys R Us just dealt with toys. Yes, we did have like a huge quantity, a huge amount of certain toys coming in. The number one toys that we never had a large amount of were NECA product. NECA product back for Toys R Us was very limited, and most of the hardcore collectors would go in and snatch everything before they actually hit the floor. Now, unfortunately, it all depends on what store you went to. The store manager would even allow those people to go in and snatch them before they even hit the floor. Like, they would say, hey, did the new NECA product come out for the new, I don't know, let's say Friday the 13th or Ash and the Evil Dead or whatever. And those guys would get first dibs because the manager knew those guys had money and they had to hit a percentage or a quota by the end of the week. So they knew that these guys were going to cough up $300-$400 on products. So some of the other people never even got a chance to actually see the product come out. Now, don't get me wrong. Like when it came to Marvel's, DC, and stuff, there's plenty. It was a lot. Same thing with the Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. It was very rare that you actually saw any of the cool treasure hunts for the exact same reason. Now that kind of killed people for like the actual hunters like ourselves nowadays.
Yeah.
It killed the fun out of it because you knew you were never going to be able to score anything. But it kind of, I'm kind of somewhat disappointed hearing that it's going that particular route. It's like you said, I want to just go directly to where I'm going for, get what I got to get, and just get out. And if it's very limited on toys and products and stuff like that, it's gonna. I kind of don't even want to go. Like it's like he said, if it's more direct towards kids and learning, that's great and everything. I applaud them for that, but it's gonna hurt them to a certain point because it does say toy store. Like it's a whole thing about toys. Unless you're going to go a different route, I don't know how that's going to go, but I don't think it's going to do very well, to be honest with you.
They also don't carry pops. Funko Pops. They don't carry.
Wow.
So,
okay.
A lot of the old Toys R Us Pops are starting to be worth more money because the new Toys R Us is not carrying that stuff. So anybody that has some Toys R Us Pops, exclusives, right now maybe they're $5-10 because I've seen the Batman, the Teen Titans as Batman, Robin, and all that. Okay, all those, they're not too good right now, but they're gonna be worth some money.
The only actual Toys R Us that's still alive and kicking is the one in Canada, isn't it?
Canada, Japan.
They're like the only legitimate original
but those are
OG Toys R Us.
Toy box. That's what they're called. They're called Toys R Us Toy Box.
Man.
So, but I did get to speak to one of the managers. She actually took her 15 minutes of her time to talk to me.
Okay.
Which was cool because now you can actually interact with the manager. You're like, "Where's your manager at? He's out in the back doing something else or whatever." So, the manager is there. There's actually somebody, when you walk in, they greet you and stuff. So I talked to her, she said, this is the direction we're going to. It's a whole different direction. Some people are going to like it. Some people don't. Unfortunately, right now, the 2 stores that they just barely opened is in New York, Houston. There'll be one in California. And that's all they have announced.
Yeah, because they want to. It's a trial and error, guys. They're not going to start putting up stores everywhere. They want to see exactly how well they're going to do within, let's say, a year. And if they see that, hey, the store's coming back, it's making progress, the revenue's kicking up, then But other than that, I don't see this thing. My personal opinion, I don't see it going too far. The route that they're going a whole different route, and it doesn't look too good. The reason I believe they're going this particular route is when they went bankrupt, all the exclusives, like he mentioned, everything that was pop exclusive, like Funko Pops and stuff like that, they owed so much money to the company, I believe. Now, don't quote me on this, but this is what I've heard. They owed so much money to certain companies that they were basically going through the whole bankruptcy process, and all their products that were placed on order actually got bid out. Like they actually withheld all the stuff that was Toys R Us and that was supposed to go to Toys R Us. They're like, hey, if you don't pay us, this product's not going to go out to you guys. And since they never paid them, that product for Toys R Us stayed behind. And other companies, it was basically a bidding war. And there was other companies, that's why you would go to another store. And at certain times, you would find Toys R Us exclusives at other stores.
Fias Paletas?
Oh, yeah. If you guys aren't familiar, here in Texas, we have a store called Fabians. And I've actually found Funko products that were exclusively to Toys R Us that were there. And that's a low budget. Like you would find like cheap clothing there. It's good quality clothing, but it's lower end. It's like a somewhat of an outlet in a sense. And you would find that stuff there for that same reason, because those products were being withheld from Toys R Us. And it was basically an open bid. Like, hey, whoever wants these things, as long as you pay us what's owed to us, you can basically keep it. And that's basically what happened. And that's why you would find randomly scattered stuff at other stores. It was just ridiculous. And now I guess they don't want to get themselves into such a big bind again that they're just like, you know what, we'll just get a small little piece of, let's say, Hasbro. another small little piece of, let's say, I don't know, like
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, Bandai, whatever the case is, and they don't want to get themselves into a deeper hole.
Even Dollar Tree, there's a 99-cent store here in Texas. I don't know how it is in different places, but there's a 99-cent store here in Texas too that also got a bunch of the Toys R Us stuff for a buck. I've picked up a lot of stuff. I've showed them before. Things, small things, but you know.
All right, guys. Well, I just want to end the video real quick on this one.
Oh, yeah.
This is just going to be a Toys R Us exclusive type thing. He said that he had to go to Houston to do the whole daughter thing, and he just stopped by Toys R Us to tell us more or less how it went and whatnot. But we're going to go ahead and shoot another video, and he's going to talk about his quick finds and stuff like that.
But before we go,
okay,
we got exclusives. I brought y'all some of these. They are the new exclusive logo sticker. That's supposed to be Jeffrey. You know, budget cuts.
Literally budget cuts.
So, to the first 3 people that comment, we're going to give you these.
What's the other one? Button?
This is a button, I don't want to grow up. They're actually using the old logo, but with a new giraffe in it. But this is not an actual, it's a sticker, but it's more like a, it's more like a plastic type of a sticker.
Kind of like a vinyl sticker?
Vinyl sticker.
Okay.
So we have 3 of those. Comment, like. The first 3 people, they're exclusive. It's only for the grand openings.
So there you go, guys. There you go. Hey, well, I know it's not much, but hey, he did bring something for you guys after all. Once again, we'll go ahead and end this here. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next video.